to LineFX chart review, October 8th, 2023. So I did this analysis and during on the 3rd of October. So we are reviewing the certain price levels I called, certain things I talked about on the Nasdaq chart. So I told you guys that I'll be looking forward for the market to run back to the old fair value gap in here, a previous BPRO, and I'll be using this candlestick, the equilibrium point, as an entry. And again, I was looking forward for the market to run sell side, but we didn't run sell side. So we're looking forward for the market to run from discount to premium. Currently, the sell side liquidity is still resting below here. The NWOG, smart money builds in other blocks inside the new week opening up of this week, last week, which from Monday to Sunday, this was the gap the smart money created, and we built in orders in there on the NWOG. We had Monday as a doji candlestick, Tuesday as a little sell. We had Wednesday as a little sell, and then we had bullish, and Thursday as an indecisive day, also sell and a buy. And Friday we had the NFP that sold down to take out the liquidities down here, and the rejection block in here, and we had the market running to the premium. So this is the equilibrium from the price swing high here to the price swing low here. So if I take my Fibonacci and plot that into time, give me some sec. If I take my Fibonacci and plot that into time, you can see we are in equilibrium right now, just like what I told you guys on our last week review. Now market is trying to fill in this space it created in here, which is a premium point. So anything above the equilibrium right now is a premium. So markets, I want to see Nasdaq this week running into the premium areas. So we had a sell side imbalance by insufficiency and a fair value gap for the market to fill in. We have a fair value gap in here and an order block for the market to run in. So this is my eyes on the Nasdaq. So if I see the market running back down in here to the NWOG, last week opening gap, I will take in a buy to fill in this gap. But if the market expands Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and we expand upwards, I'll be looking forward to short the Nasdaq in the sell side imbalance by insufficiency points or the bearish order block. So if I'm shorting here, my stop loss will be here, and my TP to NWOG point, or my TP to the sell side liquidity point. But if it's in here, I'll be shorting down to the sell side liquidity point or still the NWOG point, because the NWOG, these orders that are built in here, smart money might likely use this as a break market structure and return back to the NWOG, and we run to the previous monthly high, and the next buy side will be this high and this high. But looking at this price action on the daily, we are in a bearish order flow, and this was we're in a bearish order flow, and we ran into this low. We went into retracement back to the volume imbalance in there. We ran into the low, so this is like a breaking market structure, and we're having a retracement. So we're having, let's take that into the H4 time frame. Alright, so on the H4 time frame, you can see clearly we had an accumulation, another accumulation. So I want to see the third distribution and upwards expansion. So we're looking for a market maker sell profile in there. So if I see another consolidation, sort of like a bullish flag in here on Monday, Tuesday, and an expansion upwards, that will qualify me to see that as a market maker sell model. All right, so I'm still anticipating, but this is the draw of liquidity. This is where the market will reach forward in next week. It will run to the sell side imbalance, and then it might run back to the NWOG point. So let's break that into the 1 hour and talk about the Friday price action and what would might likely see. So this is the NWOG, and that is the gap in here. Let me zoom in. So that's the gap in there, the NWOG new week opening gap, and you can see how smart money was building orders inside that NWOG point. So we had a space in here for the market to run in back to fill in. Now we had the NFP as a manipulative sell, and we have the buy to take out the highs, the pools of liquidity that are resting, and we can likely see the market running to the sell side imbalance by insufficiency, or we can definitely see the market filling into the imbalance points, and that's the fair value gap in here. But nevertheless, I am calling the Nasdaq to run into sell side imbalance by insufficiency, that's the CB, and we could run back to the NWOG, or we could run down back to the NWOG to have like a retracement, and we have one more price leg to descend the CB point. This fair value gap all year will be filled. Smart money would likely fill in this fair value gap. So this is so easy. If you know that price will definitely run to here, that's basically a high probability. All you just need to do is to wait for the right timing for the market to create your model, and you know your bias, you know where the market will likely reach into, you know where the market will likely run for, and you could definitely short or take a trade on that specific environment, that specific price narrative. So this is the Nasdaq review again. I talked about it on our last Nasdaq chart review. So this is the revisit of the Nasdaq chart review. So see you guys on the next chart review on dollar, euro USD, and the gold. So before I end this, basically we are having next week will be so busy, and we're having some busy market, just like the Israel and the Palestine wars that are happening, the wars that are going around globally, and basically more of the Israel. So it will have a high impact on the Nasdaq charts, and also on the gold charts, and also on dollar. It will have a lot of impact. And also next week there's a whole lot of fundamental news coming up, and so the market will be so volatile and it will be so busy. So I'll leave you guys to make sure you study this video, see the areas of price levels I've called, the discount level, the premium level the market is reaching out to, and use that to have a great trade for next week. So if you find this video insightful, you can share and also give me a subscription on my YouTube channel. See you guys next